Okay, so the countdown is on for Meghan Markle's imminent baby arrival. And Sunrise here in Australia, there, Koshi saying that it might be due in a couple of weeks, but I very much doubt it because Meghan herself said it would be the end of April, beginning of May. So let's get to the bottom of this and we'll see what the Australian media are saying about Meghan's birth and also where she's going to have the baby, who's going to be the godparents and so forth. Let's have a look.
Now, it's the world's most talked about baby. It hasn't even been born yet.
Baby Sussex arrives in just a couple of weeks, and as the due date
Doubt
draws
it.
closer, speculation and theories are swirling, and it has royal watchers in a spin. Meghan's been keeping mum about baby Sussex, and the world wants more. When? Where? Boy? Girl? Who will be the godparents? What will they name the little one?
Pretty sure it won't be in 2 weeks, that's for sure. So I think Koshi got that one wrong.
Most pressing at the moment is when. There are so
Not 2
many
weeks.
theories surrounding the due date. Royal commentators speculate Meghan is further along than she's letting on. Some fans think she's giving us hints by these layered rings with different
come on.
birthstones. As for where, it's tipped Meghan may do things differently to Kate. She had her babies in the Lindo wing of St Mary's Hospital in London. But reports suggest Meghan will look for a hospital closer to Windsor. Royal watchers are on the lookout for parking restrictions. They went up 14 days before Prince Louis's birth last year.
Okay, so I've actually got some. That's credible. That's credible. So, so I'd be looking out for the parking restrictions. If they haven't come up yet, then the old 2 week baby due date is out the window, isn't it? Really, unless we see some parking restrictions come on in the next couple of days, I think we can throw that theory out the window. So what do you think? Leave your comments below. I'm pretty sure Meghan will know when her baby is due, so I don't think she'll be lying about it. So she said end of April, beginning of May, so I'm sticking with that. And I'm not being persuaded unless I see something concrete like those parking restrictions. All right, let's see what else have come up with. The tabloids.
One thing's for sure, this baby is coming and soon. The Duchess of Sussex will be winding down her royal schedule by the end of March, and Meghan and Harry are preparing to move to their 10-bedroom home in Windsor before the baby arrives. A little bit of nesting for the royal parents-to-be. Yeah, the parking signs are a good tip, aren't they?
Yes, thank you for that,
Yeah,
Koshi.
I
Joining
agree
us
with that
now,
one.
someone who knows a lot more than Koshi about this, royal commentator
let's see what
Victoria
we got.
Murphy. Victoria, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
It's quite traditional for royals not to give due dates away and all of that jazz, so they're just doing what they normally do and keeping all the details under wraps.
Yeah, I mean, kind of. I mean, with Kate's babies, we were given a month, but with Meghan's, we've been told spring. But I've always felt that that was because it was due on the cusp of the end of one month, the beginning of the next. And I'm hoping that we will actually have some updates soon. We were given information about the hospitals with Kate's babies around a month or just under a month before the babies were due. And we are still kind of within that now. And you have to remember there's a lot going on for this couple. You know, they are moving house. They're hoping to be into Frogmore Cottage before the baby is born. And they've also got all these staff changeovers. So I think that possibly might have some effect on when we hear about what their plans are.
Yeah, you want to be settled in the new digs before the baby comes, because you've got all that nesting that you've got to do. Look, what's your tip? So you're saying the end of April, do you think? April,
Koshi.
early May.
Yeah, April, early May, and that's because
God.
Meghan said that herself. She said it on an official engagement to a member of the
There we
public
go.
that she was due late April, early May, and so I think,
Right.
you know...
I think she's talking about, I think it was Casey Chambers. I think it was Casey Chambers when she was in Australia, in Sydney, and there was a official function there, and I'm pretty sure Casey Chambers was pregnant, and she asked when Meghan was due, and she gave away that it was late April, early May.
We've got every reason to believe that she knows when she's due. I think the question of
I think
where
so, yes.
is a little bit more uncertain. You know, I still have always felt the Lindo Wing is a very strong contender because it's a tried and tested venue in terms of security and privacy. They know how everything works there. However, Frimley Park Hospital has also been put into the frame, which is where Sophie, Countess of Wessex, gave birth, and also the Portland in central London where Beatrice and Eugenie were born. So, you know, I really think with the hospital, there's a lot of options still on the table there.
And the Portland is where Victoria Beckham had all her babies. I know that because I read it in Hello magazine.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh, must
there
be
you go.
correct.
See?
And she wears Victoria Beckham outfits, so, you know, you never know.
Well, late hammers there. That's done.
Victoria Beckham.
World exclusive.
Just can't wait till it's bored so we can stop talking about it.
I know. Oh, there we go. Me too. Oh boy. So speculation's rife, you know, and so that was quite interesting. But I might fact check. I think it was Casey Chambers said that. It might have been something. Just doesn't ring right, Casey Chambers. But it was an Australian singer. She was pregnant, and she Meghan gave away the due date of a baby to her. So there we go. So I hope you enjoyed that. It's the latest info coming out from Britain about when Meghan's due. It's definitely not 2 weeks. There'd be more things happening, and especially those parking restrictions, as they said for Kate's baby, there was parking restrictions 14 days before the baby was due. So just to get all the press in and get them all set up, because they don't want to be missing it. They don't want to be her to be 2 weeks premature and they missed a birth and they sort of walk out. There's nobody there. So that's the latest. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit the bell button so you get notifications when my next video is coming up. So see you later. Bye.